Hello, good day. Welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot for a daily Piscean reading. So let's all just take a good deep breath into our lungs and connect to each other here in the Piscean group. Thank you, Spirit, as you're always looking out from our eyes, co-creating this beautiful dream manifested as we continue to walk in beauty. And I hope that you are having a good day so far, whatever you're doing. So what do we have here, Spirit, to start the reading? What do we have here, Spirit, for the Piscean group? The cards have been pre-shuffled and they've been cut and pre-shuffled with your energy. We start out with, speaking of, energy. The Ace of Wands. Okay. What other messages do we have to start out this reading, Spirit? Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. What other messages do we have for Pisces to start out the reading? And it's looking pretty good here, folks. There's two coming out. We have the Devil card. Something happening on the earth plane there. And then we have control. We have King of Cups. So we have the energy, Ace of Wands, which is a new, fiery, creative beginning, something starting, something you're moving into, that, taking that wand and moving into action. Fortune is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor. We'll look deeper with the other tarot cards here. We have the Devil card here. So something's happening on the earth plane. It could be some kind of bondage. It depends on what the cards are coming out and what we're going to see here. There could be a marriage. It could be something, addictions showing up, or something that's kind of keeping you in control, under control of something. What's the word I'm looking for? Not possessed, but something that you can't, out of control, right? But right next to it we have control, which is the King of Cups. Hi, lady girl. So we have the kitty cat coming in here. She picks up on the energy, so she's in the reading today. So we have the King of Cups, which is the masculine energy, water energy, with the signs of Pisces and Cancer and Scorpio. And in control of his emotions, makes decisions based on that. Okay, so let us see here. What do we have here? Okay. She's a good girl. You're going to stop right there? You going to sit down? Good girl. Okay. So let us see what we have for the tarot. Let's look a little further into this reading and see what we have. What is going on here, Spirit, for the Pisces today? Four of Cups. The Four of Cups right here, especially under this energy, this Ace of Wands here, is that there's been, a little, maybe a disappointment of these cups over here. And just kind of it's just a resting time. Maybe, again, maybe some disappointment, not really seeing this cup that's coming in right here. There's a brand new cup coming in. So something happening in your emotions and relationships that is coming in. Let's look a little further. What other messages do we have here, Spirit? especially being below that Ace of Wands there. It's a clear indication that, you know, it's easy to look at what is happening, and the isness, and the today or the now. But what is coming in is that brand new energy. There's an action coming in. It's going to change everything. That brand new cup is coming in. Cards are warming up. What else do we have here, Spirit, for this reading? Oh, that really wanted to pop out too. We have the Ace of Cups, which the Eight of Cups, which is a Piscean energy, and you're walking away from something here. Okay, and then we have the Tower card, which is a sudden change, and it's right underneath the Devil card. This one is underneath the Wheel Fortune card, so you're moving on and walking away if something wasn't working out on an emotional level. It could have been relationships, it could have been your feelings. Since it's underneath this Fortune card, is that you have a fortuitous beginning with this wand here that is moving you into a whole brand new beginning. It's happening fast. Like it could happen in the matter of like today instead of waiting for so long, because there's a brand new cup coming in here. So not being so much brought down by the bondage of what you believe that's not happening. But let's look a little further into this. What else do we have here, Spirit, for this reading? For Pisces. Looks like you're taking control of your emotions, yeah, with the Knight of Cups here. And the Knight of Cups is a Piscean energy. So you have the Piscean energy, and that's exactly it. You're taking control of your emotions and not getting so caught up in what's that disappointment of, this is a brand new cup coming in here with the Fortune card. It's clearly saying that it's on its way, and my intuition is telling me that it's going to happen as soon as today, if not tomorrow. Right, so it's coming really fast because we immediately started out with the Ace of Wands. Okay, so you're going to be moving on. It's going to happen fast. Again, we got the Tower card, even more concluding that with the Ace of Wands and the Tower card. Moving away from that bondage. Could have been thoughts that you were thinking that was charging emotions, excuse me, that weren't serving you very well, because you're taking control and you're moving on with this Knight of Cups. So let's look a little further into this reading, and we'll get some clarifier cards. We'll get some oracle cards, and then we'll finish up. And thank you so much for being here. And thank you all for subscribing, because my new subscribers appreciate you. You're obviously benefiting from these videos, so and I see that you're subscribing and helping others find them. That's the whole point of subscribing and liking the videos, so it helps others find them. So, Spirit, what is this Four of Cups? What are we looking at here, Spirit, please? I can feel the energies definitely shifting in our favor. See, we get the Justice card, so it's balancing, something's balancing out here. It's got the scale right there, the sword in one hand, you're cutting through, but then bringing that ace of that brand new wand in and taking charge and moving in a totally different, a new creative direction. And the Justice card is in here to balance out the situation. That brand new cups. Let's see, and the Justice is a Libra energy. What is this Justice card, Spirit? And we have the King of Cups coming in again with the Empress. So that's indeed what's happening. The Empress is a magnetic attractor. So you're manifesting on the physical plane. She's very nurturing, motherly. And the King of Cups is again taking charge of your emotions and moving in that direction. So this reading is looking really, really good for the Piscean collective here. So let's move over Jag and our star and get some clarifiers for this. Let's move these energies over here. This is a beautiful reading. I'm really liking this. Taking charge, moving on, balancing things out. And we have the Fortune with the Eight of Cups here. What is this Eight of Cups, Spirit? Some of you might be getting job opportunities. Or moving on from that relationship, which was blocking you from receiving. So with that Fortune card up there, and the Eight of Cups, and that's what I'm feeling. What is this Eight of Cups, Spirit? Yeah, and there's another one. Chariot's Cancerian energy, but you're moving on. I can't help saying it. Not only are you moving on from something disappointing, and your feelings and emotions from a relationship, but it's moving fast. And you're moving to success, fast moving to success. With the Chariot brings us and carries us off, and you get the Fortune card right up there. Let's clarify this Chariot card. What is this Chariot card, Spirit? Two Kings of Cups. What is this Chariot card? Queen of Cups. So now you have a pair. So you get a highly intuitive, feminine energy moving in here. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman watching this. It's the energy of the card. And you look at the King of Cups in this card, and you look at this Four of Cups that was drawn right below the energy of the Ace of Wands, is that he's got that cup in his hand. You see the cup coming in? You're taking it. You're making that wise. The masculine energy is the outward force to get whatever needs to get done. That's all that is. The feminine is the inner force. You'll hear me say that quite a bit. It's not man or woman. It's just the energy at play. So you're taking charge of your emotions. You're taking that cup. You're moving on. You're balancing out the situation. You're moving into your magnetic, attractive energy, manifesting energy, again, with the double whammy of the King of Cups here. And then you are making sound decisions, emotionally sound decisions, moving on from all of that, again, with the Eight of Cups, which is a Piscean card. The Chariot's just going to move you even faster into it with your intuition. You're using it. This looks such a beautiful reading with underneath the Fortune card here. What is this Tower card here, Spirit? And again, with the Tower card, you got the Chariot, the Tower card. This is big. The Eight of Cups, you're moving on. Big, fast change. What is this Tower card, Spirit? And then you have the Emperor card, so you're taking charge. You are taking charge. It's beautiful. The Empress is the Empress card here is a Taurus energy. Okay, and Emperor is an Aries energy. It's Taurus. The Empress is Taurus and Libra. And the Emperor card is the Aries, and I want to say there's two. There's Emperor is the Aries, but it's also somewhere else too. Well, for now it's just the Emperor. It's Aries card. It's a fire energy. It's an action energy. We started out with the Ace of Wands here. Okay, so let's just see what this Emperor is all about. What is this Emperor card, Spirit? The Devil card above the tower here and the Emperor is really kind of telling us that whatever was keeping you under control, it could have been, what I'm sensing is that, because Piscean's highly emotional, and you can get obsessed, that was the word, not possessed, obsessed with thinking a certain way, which charges emotions that don't serve you, but you're walking away from that, you're moving on quickly, and you're taking charge. So what is this Emperor card, Spirit? So we have two. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And with the Queen of Pentacles, I mean, she is very established within her domain. The Pentacles being the Earth signs, Capricorn and Taurus and Virgo, which is the sign we're in right now, Virgo. With the Two of Wands, so you definitely made that choice. You just grab that wand over here and you're moving on. It's the Two of Wands as you're making a choice. And you are. We can't say it enough. Moving on. It's like the theme of it. But you're moving on in complete control of your emotions. And look at the bottom of the deck here is Ten of Cups. Celebration time. It's like one of the happiest cards of the deck besides the Sun. Right here. So we have the Ten of Cups showing up. What is this Knight of Cups here, Spirit, under the King of Cups? What is this Knight of Cups? You're just taking that cup. That King of Cups right there above the Knight of Cups has a cup, and the Knight of Cups has a cup, and he's moving on. He's moving into the direction going forward. What is this Knight of Cups, Spirit? King of Swords. And so with that outer energy, with the outer force, the outer action of being balanced within your emotions, making decisions in a balanced way, you're now making decisions in a balanced way with the King of Cups. Okay? It might be someone that's in your sphere. We can get a clarifier for that. That is a King of Cups. Oh, King of Swords. Who or what is this King of Swords, Spirit? I'm sensing that it is you, and that it's balanced, because we have the Justice card over here. Again, the thoughts create the emotions. So whatever you've been thinking about will create an emotion that doesn't serve you, which is that Four of Cups at the very beginning, looking disappointed, but there's a cup coming in. Going, don't look at the disappointment, don't get in your head about all the disappointment, but look at what's coming. It's what's coming, it's not what is. It's what's coming. It's not what is. Has to say it again. It's not what is, it's what's coming. Is that what you look forward to? It's an unconditional stance. Regardless of the conditions, you're going to feel it happening, because that's how it happens. Then we have an ace, another Ace of Wands. So now we have two Ace of Wands coming in next to that King of Swords over here. So at the beginning, we have the Ace of Wands, and now we have another Ace of Wands. And if you look at this King of Cups, he's got a cup, and he's got an ace, and yeah, he's got an ace in his hands. He should be carrying this wand, which he is. And so with that sword and the wand over here, right? That's exactly it, because technically that's what happened. Is that now with the ace, you have a cup, you have a sword, you have a wand, you have the Queen of Pentacles, and with the Queen of Cups, there's that feminine and inner action to get the job done. It's just a nice balance that's going on here, friend. This is a nice, sweet balance. Okay? So, I can't say this enough. This is beautiful. So we have two King of Cups. It's such a beautiful balance here. The Empress card with the highly magnetic manifestation energies that's happening here. When you have two Ace of Rods, the two Ace of Wands, say Rods is the Wands, it's just a different deck. So you get King of Cups, King of Cups. That's beautiful. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is. My gosh. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to take a screen print of this because I want to do a cover for this. Okay, so let's put that back here. Exactly where they were. Isn't that wonderful? He's got that cup in his hand. It's been going on. Taking the wand, seeing the cup, balancing that off. This goes right here. That's how it is. Yep. Balancing it off with the Justice card. You have the Empress card, magnetic manifestation energy, taking charge of your emotions. You have the Fortune card moving in your favor. Say luck. Try not to use those words too much. I like to fine tune. There is no such thing as luck. There's no such thing as mistakes or accidents. It's happening for what you're doing within yourself. So you're walking away from that disappointment and moving on from that emotional disappointment you were doing. And moving fast with the Queen of Cups, that inner action to get the job done, which is that intuitive, using your intuition. And then the Devil energy here, moving on beyond that obsession of thinking so much in your mind, which is charging emotions that weren't serving you. Fast could happen today. And then we got the Emperor, you're taking charge. You're taking charge. We got the Queen of Pentacles taking charge. And then owning that your manifestations, and you're making the choice with the King of Cups. and taking a choice of making decisions wisely and with emotional standpoint, wisely. Knight of Cups is coming in with that cup that's holding in the hand, both holding the cup. Both is holding the cup. That Knight of Cups, taking that cup. And then with love, again we were saying, love to love to love. Making that wise decisions in your mind. Mentally wise decisions. And then moving on with a brand new creative beginning. Indeed, taking that creative action. Okay. If anything's resonating in this reading, please give us a thumbs up or say in comments, I own this reading, or say it to yourself quietly. I own this reading. Let's do a couple of oracle cards and finish up. Spirit, what else do we have for the Piscean today? For this reading? What are we looking at? Free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. And that's what we were saying, is to move about unconditionally, even if you didn't think that what was happening today wasn't like really what you wanted. And that was what the Four of Cups was, but you weren't seeing the cup coming in. And hopefully by what you're seeing with the cards here, you're finally seeing it, is that to go forth and to love without the condition, without the manifestation. And that is manifestation. That is true how you manifest. I mean, we're manifesting all the time, but to do it deliberately. That's what we talk about on this Inner Alchemist channel. Love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. Oh boy. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. What are the messages we have from the Oracle? To love, to love, to love, Knight of Cups. Ms. or Mr. Knight of Cups. Because we are, as Pisces, we are the Knight of Cups. And to really practice and to put to real-time reality that you can love without conditions set up. You set up the conditions. The calm. I breathe, live, and grow the light within me. I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. I cast off my doubts, all fear dissipates, and I find peace in my being. That is beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. Let's draw the sacred geometry deck here and see what activations we have today. What do we have here, Spirit? What do we have here, Spirit, for the activation energies? What do we have here, Spirit? Show us clearly. What I'm seeing now is that it's like a graduation for this reading from being the Knight of Cups, so that's a Piscean card, to being the King of Cups. Regardless of sex, regardless if you're a male or female listening to this, watching this, is that we're moving into the energy of finally taking control of our emotions. With the Emperor card that showed up, you know, we have the Empress card that showed up, so we have a pair. We have the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. I mean, we have pairs going on here that's clearly showing us. So let's pick this top card. Perception. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. And that's what we're saying in this reading, is that perception of being, you know, emotionally giving up our seniority with the being possessed by our emotions, that it really obscures things. But now with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups as a pair, and the Empress and the Emperor in here, we're taking charge of our emotions and balancing it out with the Justice card. Amen. Let's do a card from here. Whispers of the Ocean. What do we have here, Spirit? This is a beautiful reading, Pisces. Blend into the environment, number 36. You have many skills and can fit into any situation. Take time to assess what is going on around you and adapt accordingly. The octopus coming in. What other guardian do we have in here to come into this reading today, Spirit? And we have many guides. We have many angels. Guardian angel, you're not alone. We have many guides. We have many spirit guides, animal guides, angel guides, and archangelic high frequency guides. I mean, there's so many guardians that are protecting us at this time, always. But with this major change in paradigm, with what's happening within a consciousness, is that really we have a lot of guardians. But what comes up in these readings today, it's for what is happening now and what you need for today, okay? So that's why it is what it is. Like when the animal spirits or the guardians come up for the reading, they're helping you for today and you claim it, that's yours. You also have your own guards, your own animal spirit totems, whatever you want to call them, angels that are guiding you too. What other animal spirit wants to come into this reading for today, Spirit for Pisces? These beautiful energies that are going to help you adapt to, with that adaptation blend into the environment card. If you want to go further, I do offer personal readings. All the information's in the description. I also do potent healing sessions too, long distance and in person. And so I'm a trained shaman, and I do psychic surgeries and a whole bunch of other stuff. So if that interests you, let me know. Or simply just a big thank you and appreciation for coming into these readings, and to subscribe and share with your friends and family and others who benefit from it, just simply by subscribing or liking the video, which does help others access it, because that's how it works. What other animal guys want to come in here, Spirit, for today? I want to pick this one here. The turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. And you're not in competition with anybody. No better, no worse. And it's such a personal inside job. It really is. So personal. Let's do one more animal spirit. What other animal spirit wants to come in here? What else are we looking at here? Ooh, taking charge and moving on, and not being so possessed by the thoughts that aren't serving you, that charge emotions that really keep you up at night. It's not happening anymore. And if it does, well, yeah, sometimes it'll come circle back around again, but you take care of it because you're wiser. And that's what the Hermit card means when it shows up in a reading, which didn't today. Doesn't need to. You are that. So what other spirit message wants to come in here, Spirit? Otter spirit, you're never alone. And again, that is so beautiful, because that goes hand in hand with this guardian angel guard right here. It says you're never alone. So it's coming up twice to remind you that you're never alone, okay? You're always guided. And to really connect to that, and it takes practice to do, and bring it into your life every day. That's why we teach meditation, to quiet the mind every day, to settle those thoughts down, so they're not charging so many emotions, so you're present with your inner being, with Source, with your higher self, with God, the universe. And you get something, that's why it's called a practice. Eventually, your life changes, and you just know, and you live a life of complete freedom, because you're not sitting here trying to do this whole entire show alone. You have many guides and many beings that are always overseeing the operation. That's the whole ask and you shall receive. Get out of your own way, again with that devil energy card here, not being so possessed, or obsessed is a better word, much better word, obsessed with things that you can't change. And if you look at what is, if you're constantly looking what is, then you're not freeing up the energies to really what's coming. It's kind of like pushing it off to the next day, and keep pushing it off to the next day, and keep pushing it off. So yep, the more you get the hang of this, the better your life becomes, the calmer you get, the more peaceful you are, the more centered you are, the more present you are in the present moment. So that's how it works. You're never alone, dear one. It's like that, just like that. You're going to take that to these wands here, and you're going to move on. So thank you so much for coming into this reading. Let me take another screen print here, see which one I want to use. And again, thank you, Spirit, for these messages, and many blessings for this reading. And I will see you next time.